Attorneys and judges are sifting through the potential jurors in the retrial of Katherine Magbanua.
Yeah, she's accused of helping her boyfriend at the time plan the murder of his ex-brother-in-law. ABC 27's Jada Williams joins us live from the Leon County Courthouse now.
And Jada, this jury selection isn't a look into your ordinary jury summons.
Channing, Ava, this jury selection was done one juror at a time and not inside the courtroom, but inside the jury room. The main questions for them: how much do you know about the case? How do you know that information? And could you potentially serve as an impartial juror if selected?
Welcome to the Circuit Court of the Second Judicial Circuit. And the case set for trial today is the state of Florida versus Katherine Magbanua.
Leon County Judge Robert Wheeler, attorneys, and Katherine Magbanua spent Monday individually talking to 100 potential jurors. The goal: to find enough people to have a fair and balanced trial.
This case has at times received a fair amount of publicity, and we need to ask you about that individually. We have to talk to each one of you individually, and that's because you don't need to know what your neighbor knows about this particular case.
Before breaking to speak about the case, Assistant State Attorney Georgia Kappelman provided every juror with a brief overview of the state's case.
This case involves the murder of Daniel Markell. It's alleged that this defendant was a member of a conspiracy to murder Markell, which included the family of his former wife and the people who traveled to Tallahassee to kill him.
Florida State University law professor Dan Markell was shot and killed in his driveway July 18, 2014. The man who pulled the trigger accepted a guilty plea 2 years later. In 2019, Magbanua and Sigfredo Garcia went to trial together. While a jury found Garcia guilty, they couldn't come to an agreement about Magbanua.
We're dealing with a count of murder in the first degree, a count of conspiracy to commit murder, and a count of solicitation to commit murder.
In questioning, some jurors said they've never heard of the case before. Others said it's not new to them. That general knowledge, not a deterrent for the court. Many said despite what they know and any opinions that they may have right now, they're capable of viewing this case through a fresh lens to give Katherine Magbanua a fair trial. Now, roughly 60 jurors were asked to return to the courtroom in the morning. Of that roughly 60, 16 of them will serve as jurors for this trial. Opening arguments are expected to begin as early as tomorrow afternoon. Reporting live from outside of the Leon County Courthouse, Jada Williams, ABC 27.
All right, thank you, Jada. And there are a lot of players involved in this case. Just last month, Charlie Adelson was accused of meeting with Magbanua to plan the murder of Markell. He is the former brother-in-law of Markell. It's alleged Adelson arranged the killing so his sister, Wendy, could move back to the Fort Lauderdale area from Tallahassee with her 2 children. He's being charged with first-degree murder, solicitation of murder, and conspiracy to commit murder. Be sure to stay with ABC 27 for live coverage as this trial continues. We will be streaming it live at our website, WTXL.tv.